This is the Alchemy Kitchen. Today is July 20th. This is episode number 4 of Moving Sucks. I don't remember where I left off. Last Friday, the phone company that has to set up the line for internet connection scheduled an appointment for Friday. They said be there Friday. They didn't say a time or anything. And they wouldn't give one. I had to work, so my girlfriend was here. She got here after a night shift, and it was like, I don't know, 8:30 and 9 in the morning. They never called. Like, they said that they sent a text message the day before, like saying all this, like, please be home, have all your windows open and the space easy to access, and stand 2 meters from the worker, and we'll call before we arrive to ask if you've been in contact with anyone with COVID and crap like that. So I got that text message, no way to reply to it. They never showed up, they never called. And that was Friday. Everything's closed on weekends here. Still immediately when I got home, found out after work on Friday, I sent an email to the internet provider. Never heard anything back. We called Monday. They didn't seem to know what was going on, and they said they'd call us back and check into it. They never did. Sent another email and another one, and finally got a phone call today from the internet provider, and he's the one who originally set up the account. And he said, yeah, it should be working. Did you try it out yet? And I was like, no, I haven't plugged in the router. The phone company hasn't even been here. He's like, yeah, you should be able to just plug it in and see, and the companies I've had before, they send you a router and it's already pre-configured. It's pretty much plug and play. This one, they sent me an email with all this, the password and the account name, and then a ton of other info where it's all in German for technical stuff like that. That's really, yeah. I mean, I was ready to figure out. And he said, yeah, if you have any problems with it, we can have someone call you to walk you through it. And I just got done explaining in an email that I live in a dead zone. I don't have phone service. Of course, no internet yet. And he's like, oh, yeah, I was like, just let me go try it, and then I'll get back in touch. So I finally got here, hooked it all up. Nothing. I fucked with it for about an hour, troubleshooting it. And finally ran like this diagnostic thing for the DSL line, and it said there's a problem within like the 200 feet of the DSL line. And I realized the only phone outlet I found was upstairs in the master bedroom, which also was like the shittiest place to have a router, because the walls here are really, really thick. I'm talking like probably about 2 feet thick. They're like this. And so I figured that's like the furthest end from anywhere else on the property. That's going to suck having it there. And before I could get it connected, you could still connect to the router and see the Wi-Fi signal. And sure enough, you come downstairs to the other side of the house and nothing. Anyways, long story short, I looked where the phone jack was, and I noticed there was like a cable running through the wall to the other room and then down to the ground upstairs. And I did look down here for a line, because usually it'd be like in the living room to have a phone line. Looked all over, and finally found it, like hidden in a corner. Of course, I have all the stuff to unpack that's in the way. Found that, hooked it up, ran through it all, and hey, the internet finally works. That's like, I'm going to celebrate now, have some beers. So yeah, I mean, like, everything was like standstill waiting on other people. I hate that shit, and that at least finally got done. I still am having a hard time believing it. Gave up. We're waiting on workers to do this work on the floor upstairs, and it just looks like they have no chance to do it, no time. So I told the person that's in contact with them, just have them tell me what this material is called that I need, and I'll figure out how to do it my damn self. Meanwhile, we finally got some rain. It's been a heat wave here. It's been all over Europe. You've probably heard about it in the news. In France, Spain, Portugal, people are like dying from the heat. It's been fires and stuff. In Germany, it's been, last couple of days, it's been close to 40 degrees Celsius. That's like in the hundreds, I believe. It's really hot. It did cool down a bit, but now it's just humid as fuck. So that's why I'm sweating so much, just sitting outside sweating. And it's like, I don't know, probably 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. The garden liked it, though. So not much has changed in the living room. It's just totally cluttered. We did order a new couch, a sofa couch. Oh no, a sleeping couch. I don't know when that arrives. We're going to get rid of this. I might put it out under that overhang for a while. So yeah, the phone jack was way back hidden in here, and all my guitar cases were hiding that. I looked everywhere except there. I was glad to find that. We got the router just set here for now. I started to work on this piano just to see. I figured out how to take off this cover over the keys, so the keys actually, I'm able to remove them. I don't see numbers on them though, so I'm gonna have to like number them as I pull them out. There was a big mouse nest here, and he chewed up some of the bridle straps on some of these, so I'm gonna have to order some new bridle straps, figure out how to replace those, take out each key, clean it. I had this cheap tuning kit. It's the tuning hammer. It has those I can't remember what they're called. These rubber wedges, so you can like mute the strings when you're tuning it. I just tried it on a couple strings, and I was able to. I mean, it's going to take a long time. It's a lot of friggin' strings to tune, but I'm pretty confident I can not do it perfectly, but make it a hell of a lot better than it was, because it was way out of tune on some keys, and I already improved those really out of tune ones. I don't know when I'll have time to do that. I'll probably do a video on the whole process, though. I'm looking forward to it, though. This thing's been sitting for so long, and it's pretty much unplayable between being out of tune and the keys sticking. And that's like, little mouse made a fucking mess in here, and there's all this stuff in between the keys here that makes them stick. So removing the keys is easy. It's just a lot of them, and keeping track of which key is what. So I'll have to number them as I go. There are some numbers here, but I didn't see anything kind of like, there's a stamp too. I think it says 1970. I'll see on the other keys if it's a bit clear. 26th February. But I don't see anything, this is the model number, indicating the key numbers. Yeah, here's that damn linoleum floor that's still in the hallway. Stubbed my friggin' toe on it the other night. Yeah, and that's where Aladdin has to get fixed. I hit my fucking head on every time. I'm gonna rip out this fucking wallpaper to get to it, because this is really getting on my nerves, and I can't push it up any further. It's like, it didn't roll up properly. Garden's doing good. Beans are growing. This is like I guess it was a bush bean plant, because it's really short, but it's already got some beans growing on it. And cucumbers growing. I noticed this one already has some cucumbers started. Trees are still surviving. Zucchini's going. I'm ready to start tying these to the poles. Got this area a bit more organized. These are also solar lights. The panel is on a cable that runs outside here. So, kind of nice ambient lighting. I stored it inside. My coworker gave me a really nice recurve bow. And another guy, he comes to my work, and he owns a lake I take a fishing class to when I give the fishing license course. And he makes bows, and he makes arrows. So I got some really nice wooden arrows from him he made. And these things shoot, it's such a difference than using like aluminum or graphite. Those are fine for like that compound bow, but for a recurve like bear bow, that is, you need the, I don't know, wooden arrows are irreplaceable. Today is July 25th. Actually got a lot of things done today. There was a lot that was just holding things up, waiting on other people to get done over the last week. That was really driving me crazy. Today, this morning, finally, we were waiting on some workers to put flooring in the room upstairs, and that was holding everything up because the room had to be cleared out, and the house is small, so like everything was cluttered in the other rooms. I finally found someone else to do it and hired him to do it, and that got done today. So I was able to. There's a shrunk. Shrunks. German houses don't have like built-in closets. A shrunk is what we use usually. It's like a wardrobe, and they're a pain in the ass to move and take apart. The older ones are a little better because they don't. The newer ones are shit. When you move them, they break basically when you try to take them apart to move them because they won't fit through a doorway. They're too big. So I had to take down the one in the master bedroom, move it into the other room now that the floor is finished, and the one that was in that room we moved into the master bedroom, and it's all very tight corners, fits, and nothing fits through the door. It really is quite a bit of work. So that is finally freaking done. Got some of the other furniture moved into place and starting to like see space in here. It's amazing. It's like finally starting to see a little bit of light at the end of a very long tunnel. And yeah, I'm trying to think what tomorrow. Oh yeah, finally. How long does this fucking take? The insurance company, a company that they have to fix this leak in the bathroom upstairs, because I can't use the shower still. They finally come tomorrow morning at like 8:30. That's why I'm staying here tonight as well. I don't feel like waking up early to drive here for that. We'll see how that goes. I think they're just going to fix one pipe, and they're not going to like replace any of the tile that it's going to take forever for everything to be done with that. That's kind of how things go here. There's not a lot of like people who do handwork and stuff in Germany there, and the ones that do it are very busy, so they charge a lot and they kind of pick and choose what they want to do. If it's not enough money for them or something they just don't want to do, they'll say, no, I'm busy. But that's how it is. Alright, July 26th, next day. Had to be up for someone coming at 8:30 in the morning to fix the bathtub. It's going to be some young kid from a company that we had to hire because with insurance you have to go through it legally with paperwork and bills or a receipt, whatever. He came in, I don't know, what time is it? Trying to figure out what time it is. It's 10:30. He just left. And, well, he removed more tile, removed the drain, same in the bathtub, and brought a bunch of parts. I heard him like hammering away and drilling at shit, or using a Sawzall, I think, and going back to his van, and then comes and asks if he can use my phone because his was dead or something. I guess talking to his boss for a good 10 minutes, and then said, oh, sorry, I can't finish it today. It's a different size part I need that I have to order. He'll be back tomorrow at 8:30. I felt like, that's the thing, when I'm thinking and speaking in German, I'm not as quick to be a smartass, I guess, because otherwise I should have just said, like, well, why don't you just drive to the damn hardware store and pick it up, then come back and finish it today. I am off tomorrow, but that kind of shit pisses me off, and I hate having to just wait around, wake up early, and this is only toilet too, only bathroom in the house. That's annoying. The toilet still works, luckily, but bathtub, luckily I had a bath last night that was working, but now he ripped out the drain. I don't know, it looks like he fucking did some shit here too. Can't see it with light. So yeah, it's like hand workers in Germany. This room, this was the floor done yesterday. It's just linoleum. It's because the cats are going to be in here when we need to like keep them in a room. Well, this is a room. Made a cat tree for them. We'll put it together. That shrunk was in the other master bedroom. We took that apart yesterday, moved it in here, and I put it back together yesterday. And I'm friggin' sore today. These things breaks down in like 3 sections. I didn't want to take the whole thing apart, so we had to like, you see that it's pretty tall. It's taller than the doorway, so you have to tilt them, then get them through this way, tilt it under the door, then this was loaded with the other shrunk, get them in here, then halfway down the stairs, rotate it to get into this room. So we moved that white one in there, that matches the bed. And now some of the boxes are starting to get put away slowly but surely. And the last thing I've been messing with this morning, that's this friggin' Roladin that broke. The strap broke. So I got it out and I'm trying to figure out how to get into, this is like a wooden box where all the mechanisms and the rolls are inside here. So I'm kind of just taking one thing at a time and taking breaks from it when it pisses me off and moving to something else. Neighbors, these friggin' brambles are like, the next day these will be reaching out again. They're like, it's kind of annoying. But we have some of the berries turning dark already. I ate quite a few yesterday. There's going to be a lot. It just takes a while for the small ones to ripen. But when they turn black and they come off easy, this one doesn't. It's going to be sour still. I think I got all the easy to reach ones. Maybe here. No? Yeah. But yeah, oh, there's one right in the middle of the thorns. There. When it comes off easy like that, they're usually ready to eat. Yep, that was a good one. A little tart still. But, now, you know, if I'm going to be pruning his bushes, eating the fruit that hangs over too. I had a few things to do here still, and I'm going to stay here again tonight because I have to be here at 8:30 in the fucking morning and shut up early too. That's kind of not a big deal, but it's unfortunate for him because there's only one toilet there, and I was just finishing doing my morning duty and he had to come in and work in the bathroom, so maybe he'll show up at 8:30 tomorrow, not 8:15. Alright, so it's August 2nd. I don't know, 9 in the afternoon. Moving is almost completed. Tomorrow's my last day, really, to get everything over here. Day after tomorrow, a group is coming to the old house, team to just clear out everything that's left behind and make it ready to have work done there. So I pretty much got to get all my stuff that I want to keep out of there tomorrow. It's getting down to the nitty gritty with that. It was another car full of stuff today, every day doing that. I got all the essential stuff, and now it's just like, yeah, I just want to make sure I'm not leaving anything behind I really want. It's been friggin' hot with stupid heat waves, and it's going to get worse in the next 2 days. Just like, I hate hot weather, and working in it makes it even worse. But finally, a lot of things got done, and I think once this moving is finally complete this week, I can actually focus more on working here, which I have been doing, but not as much as I'd like to. There's still a lot to do, still a lot of shit to put away, stuff, boxes everywhere. Another team's probably going to come and have to do something about the wooden ceiling in here, where it did leak. It's going to take ages. One of the biggest kind of steps were really made, and I've been staying every night, just got the cats moved in. And that was a bit stressful, especially when 2 of my cats are old, and I wasn't sure how well they're going to adapt. They were crying a bit first day, but they still do a little bit, but yeah, they're all adjusting pretty good, so that is a relief. I managed to get this cabinet that's sitting here right now out of the kitchen. That's where the old fridge was that was broken. And we put the fridge we moved over, it fits in there. This cabinet, I was thinking of cutting it to use either the top part, I took the panel off to move it, or the drawers. Or it looks like I'm getting a bunch of quail from someone that wants to get rid of them. So I might turn that into a cage. Zucchini is doing pretty good. It's getting flowers, both these. This one's already got a small zucchini growing. And as it grows, I just break off the bottom leaves under the fruit and start slowly tying it to the poles. Got some really small peas started somewhere here. Where did they go? Here they are. And there's a lot of bees flying around pollinating it. Got to transplant that fig tree to a bigger pot. Cucumber's actually doing really good. We picked a couple so far. Got some back here. Another one down there. It's a smaller one starting. They're really good. Made a salad with it with radishes and balsamic and olive oil. Yeah, it was really good. This area's not much been done to it, but using it a lot. It stays cool in here during the day when the sun's out. I'm pretty much grilling every day something. Garage is a mess. I got my computer and everything in there. My Mac has moved over. I got all my stuff moved over as far as computers, TV. Got those cabinets that were in here out, so it starts to have some space. And that TV was on a wall-mounted bracket, and to get it off is so stupid. In the middle, in the back, there's two screws that go upwards, and I have no screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver that long. I had to get find this huge ratchet set we have at work with all these extensions, and then finally get those screws undone to get it down. And I didn't think it would, but it looks like it'll fit just perfectly in that space, and there's no really other space to put it. So I got the piano working. Now I'm just starting to tune it. Pulled out every single key, cleaned them all, replaced a lot of the felt. The keys were all stuck. Everything was ruined in it, and now it's working pretty good. Need some tuning. That's going to be a long process, but yeah, I got the tuning hammer, little things to mute the strings. The fridge that was over here, now it's over here. And now there's space, so I've got to figure out, I still can't find where this is attached. It's screwed into the wall somewhere. I got to unscrew that. This is like two different sections, and move everything over like a ½ inch, just a few millimeters, to get the dishwasher in there. Then that'll be nice. I'm getting all my cast iron here. It's everywhere. So I have made some wall hangers for it, and it's a wooden wall, so I'm gonna figure out a way to hang that. But first I want to do all the other major work. It's funny, when I moved that cabinet out, they just took the wallpaper over wallpaper over wallpaper. And this one looks cool. I like this one better. I'm tempted to tear all this out, but it's probably, who knows if it's all under there. Still got to install this other toilet, and that's I hate this fucking toilet. So yeah, they put in new drain, new pipes, but yeah, they tore out the sides to get to it here and over here. So we gotta wait for the next person to come and fix that. I mean, it's not a big deal, it's just cosmetic. You gotta remember to keep the door closed so the cats don't get in there. At least the shower and the tub works now. Slowly getting this room in order. Those cabinets that were downstairs in place. Bookshelf. Makeshift computer set up here. I'm gonna build a custom desk with pallet wood here. Some cats in here. Don't remember if I closed the door, so I don't want to let them out. I'm not letting them outside yet. Oh, I forgot to make the bed. She loves that little sheep. This one used to always use it, and now she took it. And he was the one, he was hiding a lot under the bed. Now he's getting more comfy. It's hot in here. I installed yes, Lars. I installed a few of these in the house. I've got to open it now. It's these screens that go on the side, because when you open these windows that just tilt open from the top, I don't think they can get in here, but my girlfriend was really paranoid they could. If a cat gets into the side here and tries to get out, what happens is they slip down and they can kill themselves. I had a cat die from that. So it's friggin' hot. It was important to be able to open the windows, and that was the only way to do it. We don't want them trying to climb out there and falling off. It's a pretty far drop. My girlfriend wanted a cat room for her cats, and that's basically all this is. So we have this linoleum floor put in so they don't fuck up the wood floor. Bunch of cat trees I had to put together. Oh, he's hiding behind there. He's shy. Wolfie's shy. Same thing here. I got these cat protections, and this top one was not wide enough, so I actually just took some sheet metal from the old washing machine, cut it, bent an angle, and made it so it covers the corner so they can't get, sneak up there or something. Gonna put that other furniture up on the walls. You're gonna have like a whole playground here. Automatic water bowls. They have a sensor, so when they walk by, it starts a fountain, which is good because this little fucker likes to play with water, splashes around in the bowl, gets water everywhere, and empties his bowl. Not the smartest breed. And I also fixed this Rouladen. The strap had broke, and the Rouladen fell down. I had to prop it up, and my screen dirty. Sorry. It was super annoying because it was hanging down a little bit lower than this. I kept hitting my fucking head on it. I had to remove this whole panel here. It's a piece of it's particle board. It's pretty big. And there's screws under the wallpaper. So I used a pinpointer. It's this thing for metal detecting. Once you find something with a metal detector, once you find something and you're trying to pinpoint where it is, the closer you get to something metal, it buzzes and vibrates more intense the closer you get to it. So I was able to run across here and find... Alright, so my phone ran out of memory and stopped the video at the very last clip. But yeah, the Rouladen was fixed finally. I was able to salvage the strap, only the end of it broke, so I had to reattach. It was like all new to me. I had to figure out how to reattach it. And then where it goes into the wall at the bottom, the strap has a spring mechanism. This is a very old one. It has like a coil spring, and that broke. Somehow I managed to fix that too. So that works. That's nice, because those things are great in this friggin' heat. During the day to close those, keep the sun out, and keeps the house cooler. It's like almost 11 o'clock, and it's finally starting to get bearable. I'm sitting here with a fan in the door, with the door open in the garage. And it's still, like, hot, but bearable. So this is a good time now for some cold beer, and probably go sit outside and relax a bit after I finish a couple of orders. And shit, tomorrow's gonna suck. But that'll be hopefully pretty much almost the end of moving everything over here for now. there's more. That's another story. So it's probably gonna be maybe one more kind of follow-up video in this series after the moving's done and some of the shit is put away and kind of walk through. Then I'm gonna be doing videos on other things, the stuff I make, including some like remodeling or fixing things here, some home improvements, and also some cooking videos. I have a lot of meat. Got the other stand-up freezer plugged in, running today, and now kind of getting it stocked up, and got some stuff to smoke in the smoker. Just waiting for a day where I have the time to do that, where I'm going to be here long enough to watch the smoker. Thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave comments, all that fun stuff. And see you next time.